We have a good number of them who have cut the sub 50 as well. This tournament was not even open to people that could beat the game in under 50 minutes at the start, but now we have multiple that have even gotten down to 48. So
yeah, John or Blackly, or he doesn't go by
French
Blackly John
Lightning.
anymore. French Lightning John has a high 48 now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think there's even someone way lower seated. Let's see. Yeah, Rosu123 is 20th seeded. Started the tournament with 52.36. Now has a 49.45. Excuse me. I mean, Aussie 101, 49.18. And he actually got bopped. He's not in the tournament anymore, but started with a 55.41. Got all the way down to a 49.
Yeah, Aussie improved really fast. Of course, I think he came from the SMZ3 combo rando, and he's been able to show a lot of good stuff in both vanilla and randomized Super Metroid. Always nice to see, of course.
As far as Cirrus PBs go, we haven't been keeping very good track of those, so we don't know. We don't know what to expect here.
Yeah, we'll just have to guess, I guess.
$43.57 on MarioMayhem's end. And the 37.84 combined with an expletive, followed by the word Cirrus in the IRC.
Heck, serious.
Heck, Cirrus. So, as far as these runners' PBs go, Cheatyface has the higher PB and is lower seated, or I guess lower PB, lower seated. He has the better one. He has the better time with 51.01. He is 16th seed, and MarioMayhem isn't too far behind at 23rd seed with a 52.49. He also PB'd during the tournament, started with a 52.57. So he saved 8 seconds, which isn't bad.
Yeah, I think a higher seed means you have a lower number. So, like, if you're number 1, you're the highest seed with the lowest number.
You're the best seed. You're the best seed.
Yep, the best seed.
Not seeing a Moonfall on Mario's side. I don't think Cheaty uses Moonfall either. Nope, I'm wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Cheaty uses Moonfall. It's right in his name. He's Cheaty. I mean, we've already established Moonfall is cheating.
Yeah, I mean, especially what you can do with it in Pink Brinstar there. I mean, that should totally be banned. Absolutely.
You know what else should be banned? It's Morphball. But our runners are picking it up for the time being, since no rules have been put in place yet.
Kind of ridiculous how we can let such ill-advised tricks go by, but you know, maybe in a future tournament, in a more fair world.
In a perfect world. But unfortunately not today.
Maybe when Metroid learns to crawl.
Maybe. I heard it's coming in the next patch, but don't tell anyone.
Alright, MarioMayhem has a little bit of a lead due to Cheaty Cirrus escape not going quite the way he liked it. But anything can happen in these races very early on.
Yeah, you can't really say much about the outcome of a race this early. There's still a lot of time to go. A lot of big time loss potential. One of which is actually right here, the climb. It's a pretty tough section. Kind of deceptively tough since it's so early on. And you can get good at it just off of how many times you have to do it. But it can be pretty challenging. And you see Cheaty having a much cleaner climb than Mario, taking the lead back by a little bit, like a fraction of a second.
Using behemoth climb strats, it's generally seen to be a safer way, and it doesn't lose that much time overall. Heck, I mean, it's in the world record, so how bad could it really be?
I mean, I think it's only like single digit frames slower, so it's like technically slower, but it's not slower.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was a second or more.
Oh, not even close.
Oh man.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should
Hard to
stop
say.
pretending. But
That's from
I'm
what I
pretty sure it's
remember
not a
somebody
second.
saying years ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, it might be more than single digit frames, but it's definitely not a second slower. We actually have MarioMayhem with a slightly better BT fight. Retaking the slight lead.
He needs to have a missile.
Yep, he is one missile short, but there's plenty of little bugs to farm on his way to the pirates. Or past that, there's still plenty of bugs to farm. Basically, he's got options, and you see him pick up a missile right there from the zoomer. Or is that a gamer? I don't actually know.
It's something. I always called them crawlers, but I guess people don't like that, so.
If it makes you feel any better, I like it.
Hey, thanks, Derp. Both of them just running through the space pirates. They aren't taking new routes, so there's not too much incentive to keep your health.
And you see, like, the runners about exactly a second apart from each other. That's actually really cool. Of course, it's still early, so gonna keep repeating that, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Both runners getting their mock ball easily. Making sure to skip the spore spawn fight. More cheating, but it's for the good of going fast, so we can allow it.
Both runners getting no drops from the Rio there. You see that?
That's not the most common thing in the world.
Oh man, I actually got a super from one of those guys a little bit ago.
I was there.
Pretty weird.
You
were there.
I was there.
Wow.
I was watching twitch.tv/tgderp. You can see exciting moments like that and whatever happened in Mother Brain the other day. That was pretty weird too.
Oh yeah, we won't talk about that though. It didn't happen.
By the way, if at any point you want to follow the runners, you can do that by typing !R, as I just did, clicking on their links and giving them a follow. I'm sure both of them would appreciate it.
I know I would appreciate it if you followed the runners.
And all the way through Brinstar, they have been synced almost perfectly, just getting no more than a second apart from each other. It's been very neck and neck. Alright, let's see if anyone goes to get my favorite. Nope. Neither runner is getting my favorite. And Cheaty is grabbed by the Yapping Maw. He's going to lose him a decent bit of time.
Our runners don't need any extra beams. Just gonna skip the space laser. Mario had a really nice wall jump over to the crate area. Unfortunately, Cheaty did not quite get the same wall jump, so he had to spend a little bit of time doing the backup.
Cheaty also has fired a missile.
Yeah.
What did he do that?
Oh, I was gonna say he has pretty low health, but he should be okay. And he can just super the pirates since he has full supers. Looks like he got a drop from one of the bugs.
He remembers that he can do that. something I did not. But he still needs to pick up a missile. This bug, more often than not, is very nice. No, not today.
There it
Okay,
is, second try. Not too bad.
Mario set up for the great quick kill. Cheaty got it almost immediately. Oh, he's using the charge strat. And 4 supers in the mouth. Kraid is down on Mario's end. She also gets a successful Kraid quick kill. And again, they are not very far apart.
We'll see. I imagine we see both of our runners pick up the Crady tank because that's just such a good safety. It's right there and it doesn't take too much time, just a couple door transitions. It helps for basically the whole run. But I guess we've probably been over that more than once throughout the tournament. Basically, what I'm saying is, it's a good item.
It is. Both runners going straight for high jump, not picking up ice beam. Some newer runners like picking up ice beam as it makes Bubble Mountain much easier to traverse than just wall jumping up the side of it. Cheaty doing some interesting stuff. Oh, he must have forgotten to kill the lava crawler beforehand, so the door was still locked. And that is exactly what he did. Okay.
Mario's actually built up a pretty nice lead for himself. About a full room ahead of Cheaty at the moment. Although he had a bit of a slow rising tide. Had a little bit of trouble with the enemies at the end of the room.
And Cheaty saved some serious time in that room.
Yeah, but I still think Mario is currently milking a pretty nice lead.
Well, now he's struggling to get up into the ceiling there. That movement's definitely going to cost him quite a bit. Cheaty's getting closer on his tail.
That jump into the... If you don't get the wall jump that you just saw Cheaty do, the jump into the little crevice there is pretty tough, actually.
You still, 14 speed booster is pretty respectable.
Oh, absolutely. Still 46 pace, depending on who you ask. We'll see if he gets good farm from the bugs here. Yeah, that was pretty good. He had no supers going in, and now he has 4. So, Cheaty had 2 going in and got 4 in the same amount of farms. So I would say Mario got the better of that little
It was
endeavor.
that one for sure. Although Mario fell down on this little platforming segment.
Yep. Still a nice wave time, though. Gonna be... You generally want to be about a minute behind, or a minute after your speed time. And Mario had about a 15-ish, so about a minute and a second. So not too bad.
Ooh, Mario did not quite jump at the right time.
Is he gonna keep trying this? Okay, he got it.
Ooh,
Cheaty did the
same
exact same thing, actually. And he's just gonna exit the bottom route.
And Mario leaves Business Center at 16:30. And Cheaty will not leave Business Center far behind him at 16:40. Perhaps the very tail end of 16:39, so only 10 seconds behind.
Yep.
Oh, and Cheaty is doing the red tower fly, I guess. I don't know what the term for that is.
The Alpha Spark.
The Alpha Spark.
Yep, they call it that because that is the first spark you do in a run. Even though people don't usually do it anymore because they only have 2 E-tanks if they don't pick up the crate E-tank instead of 3.
And it doesn't
the
save
spark
that much
is-
time anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't save very much time, and it makes your health really sketchy if you don't have the 30 tank for Fantoon.
Ooh, Cheaty was going for the old red tower strat. It's not really an old strat, we just don't see it in new route, so it's less common. Fortunately didn't get it, and Mario got Vileplumed on power bombs.
Yep, unfortunately, both of our runners having a little bit of trouble in Red Tower, but they're going to get their power bombs. Mario getting a 1759, so sub 18 power bombs is pretty good.
There was kind of a high five, or more so a Mario jumping straight over Cheaty as he was Vileplumed in the power bomb room.
Pretty nice end to the room from Mario, getting up to the elevator really fast. Yeah, we've actually had a lot of lead changes so far. Both runners really close to each other the whole way through. Oh, I'd say that, and then Cheaty falls back in the elevator. Whoops.
Mario keeps falling down trying to get the short charge. That
Alright,
time he turned around before.
Yep, the block is back, so he's fine. He's picking up Mo Missile with that. Look at that. Got the nice safety missile just in case. All intentional, of course. Cheaty is gonna skip it. Oh no.
And Mario, struggling with the short charge, is going to allow Cheaty to take the lead here.
Yep, Cheaty doing the strat where you spark higher, so you bump on that little shaft right there to conserve health, because his health was pretty low.
Yeah, 36 in a tank going into Fantoon is not what you typically want to see.
Yeah, You can see Mario didn't do the health conservation strat and still has a full E-tank above Cheaty, just about. So the health difference could be significant if Cheaty doesn't get a good Fantoon fight. Nice speedball entry.
Yeah. Handle Fantoon, whether they use Doppler or X Factor.
Yeah, and this is still within 5 seconds of each other.
Seen a lot of runners going to Doppler lately. Since it's what you do in New Road anyway, it's a little good practice, but X Factor's just so cool.
X Factors are just so cool. Looks like Mario is at least opening with missiles. So is Cheaty, who is going for the full Doppler. Actually, it looks like, yeah, both are Dopplering.
Okay.
Cheaty's actually like setting up for a really comfortable 3-round here. I don't know about Mario though.
Yeah, Mario's a little bit too behind on missiles. Cheaty gets a
Cheaty picked up the moat missile. I told you, it was intentional.
And Mario's gonna have at least one more round.
Yeah, Fantoon's looking pretty dead though. This is a mid here. It's not, of course. But even so, Mario's still not too far behind Cheaty. Yeah, that super should finish him off, and there he goes. Cheaty with a much cleaner fight, though, pulling ahead fairly significantly. Probably the biggest run we've seen all race, but there's still a lot of time left to lose.
Cheaty handling Attic perfectly. It was an excellent room. The no shine spark method.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice strat. I'm a fan of it. Looks like Mario's setting up for the Shine Spark strat, which is still a really cool strat, I would say. Or
needs that one to be a little faster. He missed the short charge, so now he's just finishing the rest of it with missiles. He still gets through it pretty fast, though.
Yeah, that was still nice and quick.
Cheaty in the IRC saying his run is... It's a cluster. It's a cluster of something, but he's still alive. Despite being ahead by a pretty significant margin here at this point.
Honestly, I haven't seen too much wrong with his run, but maybe, especially if he's running against his PB splits, he feels like it's worse than it actually is. Or maybe he just has higher expectations for himself. He believes he can be the best. That's what you like to see from our runners. I believe in them too. It's okay.
Cheaty picked up his gravity at about 2408. MarioMayhem will 2435. So still only about a 27 second divergence or so. Which is not too big in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, both of the bosses in Meridia could be pretty significant time losses if they aren't executed properly. And they're pretty tough. At least Dragon is especially. Botwoon can be a troll if you miss the X Factor as well. So this still isn't decided yet. Not even close, I would say.
All right. Both Cheaty and Mario entered Meridia with a pretty healthy amount of power bombs, so provided they're able to, we'll probably see some Botwoon X Factors.
Yeah, I imagine if they aren't picking up Spazer Ice, early Ice, I should say, I imagine they're comfortable with at least X Factoring Botwoons. Probably. Well, I would say this is the easiest one to X Factor, but Cheaty,
Cheaty got 3
unfortunately.
particles, at least.
Yep, he was a bit low, so he only got the top 2, and then one of the others just kind of floated into Botwoon's head. So
And
a bit
Botwoon
lucky,
should be dead.
but yep, still gets Botwoon pretty nicely. If Mario gets a 1-round Botwoon here, he catches up pretty significantly.
In typical Botwoon fashion, he did not drop any super missiles.
Ooh, unfortunately,
and Mario
missed
co-jacked a
couple
bunch of them.
supers. That's not good. He got a really good opening too. But Botwoon should be a couple shots from death. Botwoon's hitbox is so good.
My
There
least favorite boss in the game by a mile. For lack of a better term, heck Botwoon. Cheaty does not get the halfie.
Yep, that's okay. The halfie actually doesn't save as much time as you would expect, because you don't actually make it halfway across the room. You make it like, what is it, 3/8 or something like that, 2/5, something around that.
All 5 of the bugs dropped supers for Mario there too. That saved him quite a bit of time.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't actually process it. It's like, but yeah, that was really lucky. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Alright. Cheaty gonna try an X Factor Dragon, doesn't get a single particle to hit, at least yet.
Yep, he got a really good spark though.
Oh, he got one.
You want to hit him like right in his eyes, basically. So it hits both his head hitbox or her, I should say, hits both her head hitbox and her body hitbox, or stomach hitbox, I guess it would be. And a really nice, I think that was a 3 spark actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a solid Dragon fight.
Like you said, he didn't really hit any of the X Factor, so that was all off of the sparks. Just really good fight from Cheaty.
Not to discount Mario's as well. He might potentially get 2-round, it looks like. Oh, but he biffed the last short charge. Ooh,
I have no idea how Dragon is alive. Alright, there she goes.
Hanging
So
on by
still a
just 2
really,
missiles.
really clean fight from Mario. And both have really good super missiles coming out of the fight, actually. One thing to note, though, is that Cheaty got the blue suit, while Mario did not. So Cheaty saved some time going. He gets the reverse full halfy, while Mario is just going to have to jump across.
Reverse full halfy does not save quite as much time as some people might imagine. Much like just the regular halfy doesn't save that much time. Reverse full halfy only saves about 3 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Well, I think that's only if you get the really fast space jump exit. But yeah, it doesn't save an insane amount of time. Yeah, not too much to say about this part of the run. There isn't a lot interesting happening.
All that's really being done is picking up plasma, which is the big benefit to running this route. That and not having to do wrecked ships so early.
Well, that depends on who you ask. As in, most people would agree with you, except, like, John, I guess. He really likes that for some reason.
Ugh.
But John is also clinically insane. So, you know.
He loves Shaq Tool, but only to murder him. Things I cannot stand by one bit.
Hashtag Shaq Tool Lives Matter.
Hey, you heard us, John. You dislike Shaq Tool. Why do you always root for things to be at Shaq Tool then?
John, such a sadist. He likes seeing Shaq Tool just to watch Shaq Tool die. That's pretty messed up. You should probably go see someone. Anyways, both of our runners about to enter maybe the most difficult part of the run here in Lower Norfair. Of course, both gonna pick up Ice Beam on the way, since it makes their Charge Beam do significantly, or not significantly, but more damage to Ridley.
Cheaty not going for the reverse mock ball, just going down. Although with that moonfall, I guess maybe that's a little bit faster. I don't know. Mario, who's not a cheater, is going to get the reverse mock ball. A
Yep.
Deer Force intended strat.
I'm disappointed we didn't see any Crocomire in this, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's something we've been seeing less and less of in any percent run since about 1994.
Cheaty looks like he got the Chronic Boost second try.
He did.
Not bad. not having the cleanest space jumps up the Gravitron, but that's okay. And yeah, as a certain someone said in chat, this something is pretty close. Still both runners within not too far of each other. About, I mean, less than a minute for sure. I don't think Cheaty got fast pillars. Oh, I lied.
Yes, he did. Extending his lead by just a little bit.
I was going to say, if he didn't get it, he would have to either pick up power bombs of shame or go back and pick up more power bombs in the room before. So, luckily he got it. Mario doesn't need to worry about it since he'll have full power bombs. And he's not even going to go for the fast pillars. He's just going to power bomb the blocks.
It's not actually that slow, but he does have 5 power bombs, so he will not need to get power bombs of shame. Cheaty also had a fairly slow worst room, something that Mario could save a little bit of time in. And like I said, yeah, that's quite a bit faster there.
Yeah, indeed. So that's a nice little time save there. Cancels out the fast pillars, I'd say, at the very least.
Oh, and Cheaty using the charge beam method to get down, he will not need to use the power bombs of shame.
Yeah, he only had 2 power bombs, so he had to save one there. Luckily, the bomb spread spreads in just a way where it hits 2 of the blocks, so you can just do that and it doesn't lose too much time. Yeah, our runners are currently a room apart, with Cheaty just exiting Wasteland as Mario enters it. This is pretty close.
Mario just behind entered Golden Pirate room just as Cheaty left it.
Mario got a... Looks like he's having a better Metal Pirate room than Cheaty did as well. A little bit. He got the quick... He killed the first pirate with 1 shot, where Cheaty had to take 2 shots for both. So a little bit of time save there for Mario.
This could be a huge determinative factor. Ridley here.
Yeah, Ridley is gonna... It might make or break the race. There's still a few things afterwards, but this is... I imagine this is probably going to be the big decider.
And by the time Mario starts, Cheaty already has 7 shots in.
Yeah, Cheaty is having a really nice fight, though. Cheaty hasn't been getting any pogo patterns, though. Well, Mario gets one there. Gets a nice volley of shots in. Both Ridleys are looking fairly dead.
That was an amazingly fast grab from Cheaty. And Mario is just about done. I haven't been counting his shots, but
I haven't
he's
either.
Got to be done now.
Ridley looks dead. And
Cheaty,
if Mario skips the E-Tank here, then I think he's in the lead.
Oh, he didn't get a lot of health, but he did skip the E-Tank. Yeah, Mario's leading by about 2 seconds.
Oh, man.
Let's see if that Ridley E-Tank is going to cost Cheaty. Lower Norfair escape is not easy.
Oh, not at all. Both of our runners taking it pretty safe, though. Cheaty has a lot more health to spare, of course, picking up the E-Tank, but Mario's still got a nice bit of health. And he's going to take this room safe. Takes a hit, though.
Ooh, did not quite get the speedball, but Cheaty's hell bent on it. And that's going
Yeah.
to cost him quite a bit of time.
Yeah, Cheaty tunneling on that strat actually cost him more time than... Well, I say that, but they're
Yeah,
still at
it kind of
about...
looks like he made it up.
They're still about at the same spot.
Oh, and that one head bonk got... Oh, man, look at that. Less than a second apart. Oh, what did Mario do? He went to select some item.
I was gonna say, is Mario going to Fireflies? No, he just misclicked, I guess. He's okay.
Yeah, and there's another perfect sync.
Oh my goodness.
There's no telling what's gonna happen.
Here's a big room coming up, though. The Three Musketeers. Mario is gonna have to take this a lot safer than Cheaty does, but we'll see what strats each one decides to use. Mario actually going all out here.
Oh, no. But it might not pay off.
He's okay. He's okay.
And you know, it's funny. I mean, for every mistake either runner made, it's like the other one would make another mistake just to offset it. And they are just completely neck and neck right now.
So close. And Mario gets the ball.
The ball boost.
They're synced going into Bubble Mountain. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Cheaty, also, if you look at his health count, he lost a ton of it, considering that he started Lower Norfair Escape with 5 full E-tanks, and Mario only started with 2.5.
Cheaty having a little bit of a cleaner room there.
41.54, 41.56. We are 2 seconds apart.
This is crazy. This is really close.
Still about maybe even less than 2 seconds now. Any Ponkfish interaction, let's see. Oh, two frozen Ponkfishes.
Yeah, Cheaty fell down though. He actually lost a little bit of time there.
Yes,
Mario takes the slight lead back. Mario's health is not looking good though. Like, you would want to be I would have farmed the bugs there, honestly. Get a little bit more HP. But he's confident, obviously, if he's going like this. Or maybe he knows that Cheaty and him are so close that he thinks he has to go as fast as he can. The fish fingers are in the freezer. Well put.
Both of them keeping their speed through Parlor.
Mario having a bit of a faster Terminator, doing the strat where you jump. That's the whole strat. You just jump.
All right, these are insanely close times here. Let's see, Mario's going to enter G4 at 44.04. 44.06. Okay, we're about 2.5 seconds apart from each other. Cheaty, who had the lead for a majority of the latter half of the race, lost quite a bit of it when going for the Ridley E-Tank. And Mario just had a little bit cleaner Lower Norfair, was able to make up about 30 to 40 seconds worth of lost time.
Yeah,
now just slightly ahead.
You can see the impact of that E-Tank though. Both runners actually having really good ammo entering Turian, but Cheaty having 300 health, whereas Mario has 60. It's a pretty solid health difference, and Mario's gonna have to take the first Metroid rooms a bit carefully, because if he gets grabbed by more than one, he could just die.
Yep, not playing it safe one bit. Just going
Not
for it.
at all.
Pretty good Metroid Room 1. A lot faster than what Cheaty's doing with the missile kills here. Excellent group in Room 2.
Yeah, he's getting enough ammo drops, which Cheaty is actually getting really bad luck on the supers. Or at least he did for Room 1. Got a lot better Room 2.
Alright, Mario now has enough ammo and health the game if he... Well...
Yeah, Mario got really good drops throughout. Whereas Cheaty's Room 1 cost him a little bit.
Alright, perfect Room 3 on MarioMayhem's. He is ahead. Now the baby here could really determine the outcome of this run.
I think I read in chat that both runners are going to go for Baby Skip.
Yep, they mentioned that in the IRC.
Oh man,
Alright.
This could be the final push that one of these runners needs.
We have double 69s on both ends. Well, I guess
heck
a 69 on both ends.
Oh, Mario.
Oh, Mario's cleared
This
the
looks
area.
good.
He just needs to inch his way left. Left. Oh no,
not
he was
quite.
grabbed. Oh, and Cheaty made it through the room. So Cheaty now takes quite a bit of a lead. As Mario got grabbed at the last second, he just needed to inch his way a little bit farther left before going for it. And he might have gotten it.
Yeah, that was really close for Mario. He had everything cleared. Oh man.
And so now Cheaty is almost, I mean, he has about a 70 to 80, very high chance of winning this at this point.
Yeah, he's got an extra E-Tank too. So even if he takes a catch-up and a double hit, he'll be alive.
Now these turrets could definitely prove to be very mean. And they are both facing the way.
Oh,
okay, they turn.
Got a thing sniped. I think he's got enough ammo though.
He has plenty of ammo. This Mother Brain one is a little slow. Yeah, he had just enough. Oh, Mario actually taking a save. Even after missing the baby skip.
Oh, that's okay, I guess. This race is still really close, but I don't know if Mario can save that much time, especially not going for the save. I think had he skipped that and had a lot cleaner of an escape, he might have had a chance, but maybe he didn't feel too confident. Wanted to at least finish, since it is a race. Not going to blame him for safety saving. And GD dodges the catch-up from Mother Brain 2, and he's through. Needs to be a bit careful.
Yep, and he has damaged himself down enough. Now he can pretty much, it's almost impossible for him to die. You can die in Mother Brain 3. Just have to be really bad.
I've done it before.
And that's why you're not in the tournament.
Yep.
Definitely not because you have a 48.
Hey, I have a 47. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. we have seen escapes go horribly, horribly wrong. I don't know if Rasu123 is still in the chat, but that's the best example.
Yeah, we've also seen some certain creatures from the planet being visited by some unlucky escapees. So hopefully we don't see any of that. I highly
doubt in a race like this we'll see that, but that could potentially be the determinant factor. And rest in peace, baby. On Cheatyface's end. And he is not messing around with Mother Brain 3. Not standing in the lag corner. He's hitting almost all the shots, missing only a couple there.
they bring 3s down. Do you know what Cheaty's PB is? Because he's got to be really close to it.
No, he is not on pace, I know for sure. His PB is a 5101. So not quite there. I believe he got that the last race I commentated for him when he upset Charles.
Yep. I don't know.
MarioMayhem actually, let's see, he has a 5230 something, if I remember correctly.
It's going to be really close, but I don't think...
5257. Oh, 5249, but still.
Oh, wait, 5249? Yeah, I think...
5249. We might see a PB at least from Mario. Even with a save, which...
This is borderline PB pace for sure.
Cheaty, not messing around too much during the escape.
Yeah, you assume escape's about 1:10. That would give him a 52:39 if he doesn't mess anything up. So,
But
Cheaty,
in the meantime...
Yeah, Cheaty's gonna finish first, but keep sending your energy to Mario. He can still get a pretty nice time.
Now, Cheaty has finished in first with an official time of 51:51. So congratulations to Cheaty. Mario is so close. I mean, to have a personal best with a save, that would be... I mean, I don't pay attention to a lot of the low personal bests, but I don't think too many of them save. Oh, man.
I don't know. He had a kind of messy Leodox room. I don't know if he can get it. It's close, though.
Reminder, it is 52:49.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
Just maybe. Oh, man, he gets through Parlor really well.
He got it.
Oh, there's a steam. There's a steam. Pressed up 52:45. Hey. MarioMayhem has improved on his personal best by 4 seconds and is finished with an official SRL time. Oh, man, of 52:48. And this is a race PB for him too. He's beaten his personal best by 16 seconds as far as SRL is concerned. So, congratulations to Cheaty for winning, but congratulations to Mario for PBing and coming so close to someone that was seated, you know, significantly higher than him. Mario being at 23rd and Cheaty being at 16. So quite a bit of a difference coming that close to him. Excellent performance by both of these runners. And they 100% deserve a follow from each of you guys. So remember to go and follow the runners, and we'll see if they want to get in for an interview at all.
Did you mark them finished?
Did I? I don't know.
Oh, I'll do it then.
How do I do that? I don't know.
I did it.
Good job.
Well, it should have sent an interview, or it should have sent a link to them. We'll see if they accept it. Oh, maybe we aren't.
They are in the setup.
Oh, they are? Okay, that's good.
Right there.
Hey. Hey.
Well, congratulations to you, Mario, for PBing, and congratulations to you, Cheaty, for winning. How do y'all feel?
I hate to say it because, like, it's cool that we had a really close race, but it just felt like the entire race was kicking me repeatedly. Like, nothing went right, except for maybe Uh, I don't. I guess I got quick kill on Kraid. That's something.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish Batu a little bit better, but my heart started beating just after Dragon, and it wouldn't stop after that. Dragon's like the new barrier for me. Just being able to get that fast as well as Batu is just that's just my downfall. But it also is the biggest thing to do as well.
Fantune and Ridley are like the entry level, like difficult walls, and then it becomes Batuin and Dragon. And somewhat DT.
Both of you had a really clean Dragon, though. Well, I guess not the cleanest, but
it could have been better, but it wasn't.
You
actually
did it
that
very
bad.
fast.
It was pretty quick. It's a nice little backup.
Yeah. So I turned back on the stream for a moment as we hit G4, and we're just a few seconds off between each other.
No.
As well as we got to baby skip frame for frame. That's why I was like,
oh my gosh.
we got to make this come down to baby skip. That's what it has to come down to. I've practiced it more than enough. I wanted to give it a go, and that's how I kind of wanted it to end. And I was fairly close, sadly, but
I threw in an
almost
extra
had
jump because I wasn't sure if I was going to get there, and I managed to pull it out. I don't watch. I don't look at chat. I'm in my own little bubble, and I have SRL open, but like, I just focus on my own run. Because if I don't, then it's just too much distraction. I can't do it.
I do it too, but I have a thing of not periodically, but having a want to look over like during a transition or bowling or something. It helps rest my mind.
I mean, so I guess kind of the mindset behind that would be like, you can take a look. If you're doing better than them, you can kind of pace yourself and be a little safer and like farm extra. Yeah. But I don't like to do that. I'd like to just run to PB every time.
Highly respectable.
Kind of play it by ear. Was there anything you wanted to ask us about the race? Like,
well, I mean, no.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, we're kind of just talking. My early game could have been better. I noticed Cheaty might have been struggling a bit as well, but like, just when you get the shakes and you really start feeling it, it really gets to you. I don't struggle anything more than trying to break out a spin and Shine Spark, or even just holding a Shine Spark. And Ocean's always the issue I have. Ooh. Not only did I heck up the crumble blocks getting across the moat initially, I did it 3 times. It's the saddest part.
I think my series didn't go well. I was kind of shaky and falling down and having to like jump up extra ledges. Not like huge ones, but just over the course of the, I don't know, first 8 or 9 minutes. And then I kind of settled in. And then the red tower kind of gave me some trouble. And I also had trouble getting over. I went into the room where you spark before the moat, and I laid the power bomb. I usually grab the drop from the one crab, and then jump up from the platform to get the other drop. And I didn't jump. I just fell right back down to the room I came from, and I was so mad. Like, please,
yeah.
Just let me get up there.
Yeah, but there was a lot of back and forth going on through that run, especially toward the end there. It's like every time one of you guys made a mistake, someone would get ahead, and then they would make a mistake, and then you would get ahead. It was so much, like, just offsetting constantly.
Mom spaghetti.
I'm so happy about that race. I couldn't care of the outcome.
Well, you PB'd, so I mean...
I need to start looking at the races at the end, like pull it up when I'm at like the Mother Brain cutscene. That way I know how much time I have to know if I can save the animals or not.
That's cheating.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It might not be cheating. It's not against the rules.
That's alright.
Hey, if nobody calls you out, it's not cheating.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Of course, yeah.
All safe.
Well, we have
Roll
a
save.
request. We have a request for you guys to say Deer Force at the same time
Oh,
in
goody.
the chat. So you guys
Alright.
have to do that. So I'll
Alright.
give you a countdown.
Let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Deer
Deer
Force!
Yay!
The latency.
That was
I love it.
incredible.
I'm
Orc
into.
Peter?
All right. Yeah, Orc Feeder. Orc Feeder. I don't think there's any Buttoon or anything. No. Desi's got to get on that. Actually, that could be a disaster. Desi, don't do. All right. Well, congratulations, both of you, Mario for your PB, Cheaty for your win.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Good luck to you, Cheaty, for the rest of the tournament. I mean, did really good last time, so I guess if I just commentate your races, you'll do pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh.
Keep doing that.
Thank you guys for commentating.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Remember to go follow the runners after what they did, and you can follow me and Derp as well as Speed Gaming and its 9 million different channels.
And
Coming
counting.
up, yeah, and counting. Yeah, it's crazy how much Speed Gaming there is these days. We don't have anything on any of the Speed Gaming channels though for quite a while. Until 8 p.m. we'll have a Final Fantasy 1 randomizer on Speed Gaming 2 and a link to the past randomizer league on Speed Gaming 1. I don't believe there are any more Super Metroid Prodigy tournaments scheduled for today, but I could look.
I
There we go.
think. Let me actually pull up the spreadsheet, but I think we have one tomorrow. Well, obviously
got a
we have
couple
one
tomorrow.
tomorrow, but like I thought we had one tomorrow at 5 a.m., but that's
No,
not for a little bit.
no early morning nonsense. Yeah, but not a whole lot Super Metroid related for the rest of the day on Speed Gaming. But you know, you can check out the Speed Gaming schedule, which was posted just a little bit ago up there. Oh no, it wasn't. I'll post it now. In case there's anything you like on Speed Gaming, but as far as that goes, you know, congratulations to the runners. Thank you all for watching this edition. I don't have anything more to say, so I'll be out. Thank you very much, everybody.
I never have anything to say, so I will also be out.